Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz. Hey, yo, Wiz.
Testing, testing, testing. Motherfucking testing. Let's see what we got. Okay, that didn't feel. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I swore I was back in middle school with the new Xbox. We're acting, laugh aloud. MG Warrior has become a member. Congratulations, MG Warrior. I'm glad you guys are using that those super chats and subscribing and becoming a member, because I put a little bit of effort into that shit. When we get a lot more of that shit, I want to upgrade it to something more fancy. I have some stuff in store. The channel's upgrading with you guys, so I just want y'all to know that. Based how well we do, you know, that's how well everything is gonna go. So let's get this over with. I have 4 minutes to hop to the kitchen and make these Pop-Tarts. In the meantime, we're not gonna have this. We're gonna have a fuck up. So I'm late because I had to learn some PC shit. I'm happy that I now know it. Partially I figured it out. Partially I got walkthrough, but I'm so fucking happy I figured it out. So I had a 1 terabyte external hard drive before I got my 8 terabyte that I use for my PS5. And I really needed more space for the laptop. The laptop is running on an SSD. And yes, it's fast and everything, but it's not fast as a PS5. I needed more space than like 200 gigs. Well, when it came down to it, it was only 190 gigs. So I needed way more space. All the applications and everything. I was like, I don't need anything else taking up space. If I want to play Sunset Overdrive or test it out, if I want to play Halo for you guys this week / test it out, then I need these games to go to the external. I don't need to max out my my laptop hard drive. So I was able to figure out a way to get everything from Steam, all my games to be downloaded to the external. So I had to delete Sunset, and I am in the process of downloading. I'm in the process of downloading Halo Infinite. So if you guys, again, for whatever reason, if you needed to see that screen, I got you. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So if you guys wanted to see, right here, obviously Halo is free, so it's kind of nothing fancy about that. But I did add it to my library. So I gotta go do a lot of this stuff over again, and for whatever reason, as soon as I hop on Steam, the shit get laggy. But yeah, I gotta do both of these. Gotta download both of these to the external. I deleted RuneScape. I'm gonna add that to the external as well. I'm also deleted Among Us. So yeah. So if you guys wanted to see how that looks, this is how everything looks. I'm not a PC gamer or anything, but we're gonna run certain tests on the laptop, and then those videos will be posted to YouTube. We won't be doing live streams because the laptop CPU or the GPU is just not powerful enough to do multitask, sadly. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let me get the fuck out of here. Put this back on. Let's take that off. I'm gonna be exiting out of Steam. Don't need any other fuck ups with the laptop. We're good on that. We're good on this. So they say I got 60 seconds. I wasted enough time talking. Everything should be straight. Just let me go put these. You know what? I'm not gonna fuck this up. So let me put this banana peel away. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna eat these fucking muffins, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that shit should be starting right now. I'm gonna go send a notification out that we're live. Enzo is here. MG Warrior, Jeff B Gaming, Cooper Clips, Mr. Mass Produce, Arnold, Dark Queen Gaming. Goodness. Who else is here? SIE is here. Waka76 is here. Welcome. And those are the people that are here right now. We got 29 people watching. Some magical number of 10 people are liking the video, but 61 people disliked it, but 34 people are watching. So this is why YouTube took away the dislikes, or the public viewing of it, or is about to take it away, because I'm not affected by it. I don't think I've ever been affected by it. I still go on and come back doing live streams. I still play my games. I can't be affected by somebody wanting to waste their time to make multiple accounts, or to pay someone to get multiple accounts to come to my page to dislike my videos. Like, that's just really petty. But since these guys don't have the balls to show themselves, it's nothing I can really do. I just go about, my normal life. But yeah, 62 dislikes, 36 people are watching, 18 people have liked it. Weird. I know I was late, but these motherfuckers are late. So what I think I'm gonna do is, when I get home from work tomorrow, because when I get home it's about 2 o'clock the following day, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the laptop on and have Halo Infinite and Sunset Overdrive finish downloading to the external hard drive. Now that I have formatted the external hard drive and did some other stuff that I needed to learn how to do. So now that I got that out the way, at least I don't have to worry about, I can't download this game, or I can't play this because I don't have any space. Now I have all the space in the world with a terabyte of fucking memory. That's a lot for me compared to fucking 192 gigabytes of memory. Who gives a fuck if it's SSD? That's just not enough. Yeah, so I'm happy I got that out of the way. Now we're just waiting. I got some sort of information that would lead me to believe that Spider-Man the trailer is going to be coming out tonight instead of this morning. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm going to go to Twitter and see if that is true. So, I know there's like a multiplayer Dragon Ball Z game that was shown off today, and I checked it out, and that did not look good. Yeah, it did not look good. I mean, this kind of reminds me of back in the day, like during the PS3 days. Everybody wanted to make a multiplayer game, but not every game is made for multiplayer. Okay, let me see what's going on. We have some other information here today. They said something about Dying Light 2. Let me get this info out. I came away fairly unimpressed with Dying Light 2, with the demo feeling like a experience stuck firmly in the last generation. So I spoke to the lead designer to find out the truth behind the troubled development. Ooh, that does not fucking sound good. I want to read more into that article, and I'm not sure if I have enough time. What the fuck is going on with them? Like I said, I can understand why I'm fucking late. These motherfuckers are supposed to be on time. I mean, we're both supposed to be on time, but fuck. I'm not seeing anything. There's like 6,000 people waiting to see this shit. It looks like Dying Light 2 is exactly what I thought it was going to be. A generic first-person shooter multi-platform title. And this is why I skip most of those games, because they're not going to be unanimous, a unanimous decision that the game is certified hot fire. There are going to be people that walk away disappointed. There are going to be people that find a lot of glitches. Nah, it's not what I want. Okay, it looks like the shit started. So nah, man. I skip so many multi-platform games, and I just never pick them up. Like, I have plans to get Tales of Arise at the next week for Black Friday, but I'm not picking up like some of these other multi-platform games. They just not good. If I see the motherfuckers for $1 or $5, I might pick them up, but they don't deserve $60 from me. For me to just buy them and be disappointed. Like, no, I've grown out of that phase of being a casual gamer that I buy everything that other people say is hot. I do my own investigation. I do my own research. I look at the gameplay. I listen to some of the impressions, and some people in my orbit, they do get early access. Some people in my orbit, they are a part of beta test or closed beta test, and I get that information from them. When it comes to Elden Ring, I was already interested in it because it's a new IP from Software, and I believe that's always been their strong suit. But seeing so many gameplay walkthroughs of it, it's certified hot fire. I'm not missing out on that. I don't care if it's multiplayer. I'm not missing out on it. You know. What? Wait, you want us to wait an additional 7 minutes? Oh. Now I don't look so bad for being late, huh? Sorry, man. I was just talking to you guys. Well, we still gotta wait. We could have watched the ad. I'm tired of these fucking ads. I might be that one motherfucker to pay just so I don't have to see them, man. Because on the PS5, you don't have ad blocker. Jeff B. Gaming, I was saying that too. Oh, you talking about the Game Awards? Oh, you're not talking about Spider-Man. Okay. I thought you guys were talking about the Game Awards. I thought you was talking about Spider-Man. I'm telling you, bro. If Returnal is not nominated for Game of the Year, I'm going to be fucking pissed. You know, I was, I want to just say something. I was wondering, right? I was wondering, the casual gamers, the gamers that only buy games that the rest of the community thinks are good, are they gonna be disappointed this year? So we got Guardians of the Galaxy that I'm thinking that will probably be nominated. Also, I believe.
What's up, Greg?
What's going on, Briggs? I believe Tales of Arise should be nominated as well. Now that I think about it, Guardians is gonna be that filler. Tales is gonna be the filler for multiplat. You can't nominate every PlayStation game that came out this year. You can't. But I do believe 3 of them should be.
I think I know what's gonna win best indie game or like a best third party game. I think it's gonna be It Takes Two.
Oh, I forgot that game came out this year. It did come out this year, did it?
Yeah,
Damn, I forgot all about that game coming out this year.
And it got great reviews. I played it, great fucking game. So I think that should win a couple awards.
Well, let's go put so that's 3. It Takes Two, Guardians of the Galaxy, Tales of Arise, possibly
Resident Evil Village.
Oh fuck, I forgot about Resident Evil. Yeah, this whole fucking list is gonna be made up of multiplats. Okay, let's take off out of Returnal, Kenna, and Ratchet and Clank.
Take out Kenna.
I was gonna say take out Ratchet.
No, I was gonna say take out Kenna because Ratchet was more widely loved than Kenna. So,
okay. So Kenna, Returnal, Resident Evil, It Takes Two. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to think of any.
What's that other one? Guardians of the Galaxy and Tales of Arise. That's 6 games. No, like
you know Resident Evil gonna win.
I don't give a fuck who's gonna win. I'm trying to plan out who's gonna be nominated.
Resident Evil's gonna
because
win.
there's 6 spots.
Look. Resident Evil can win all at once. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there.
Look, I ain't pick it up. I don't give a fuck. If it wins, it wins. If it wins, that means that everybody think that game is better than every other game, and I know everybody don't think that. Sorry. Come on, bro.
Isn't there 6 spots?
Just because a game wins Game of the Year does not mean it actually deserved it. There's been a lot of shit. Prime example. Do you guys remember when Overwatch won Game of the Year?
I knew you was gonna say that shit.
Yeah. Was that really everybody's favorite game that year? Really? No, fuck out of here, bro.
I think
I don't think Resident Evil was bad. I love Bloodborne, so I thought it was interesting that they opened up Outer Zombies, but I don't think it was the best game of the year.
Is there 6 spots though, right? 6?
No, yeah. Normally it's 6 spots, but sometimes there was 5 spots. But I think last year was 6 spots, and I think the year before that was 6 spots. So I mean, if it's 6 spots, every game we talk. Okay, so let's do this again. 1, Returnal. 2, Ratchet and Clank. 3, Resident Evil. 4, Guardians of the Galaxy. 5, It Takes Two. 6, Tales of Arise. Y'all remember that too. Because if I get like 80% of that shit right, I'm going to feel myself. You know. What game is this?
Minute 30, then it started.
Yo, what you gonna do?
Oh, shit. Listen to this. 5 minutes till the new Horizon update starts rolling out on Outrider. Okay. I thought that game was completely dead.
You got a free update on it.
Yeah, I see that. Well, there's nothing. Yeah, Spartan, I was able to transfer my, put on my external hard drive, so now I can download as many games as I want on PC. So I got Halo Infinite installing. I got to go reinstall Sunset Overdrive on the external because I was running out of space, bro. I had to dig through my desk. I was like, man, where's this fucking external? At first, I thought I gave that shit away. I would have been mad too. I'm like, damn, I gave a terabyte away. It looked like we got 30 seconds, unless I'm late. Because I thought you said 30 already. What is up with these fucking advertisements, bro?
Let's see what's nominated.
It looked like 3 seconds. Don't spoil it for me. Or I'm going to throw this muffin at your eyebrow. How about that?
He needs to get out of that Microsoft Theater. That's dog shit.
Yeah, he really does, man.
I'm excited to see any surprises that they're going to show at the showcase, though.
Everyone, I'm Jeff Keeley, and welcome to the Game Awards nomination special. We are so excited that our 8th annual show will be be streaming live
Hey,
right here
damn.
at Microsoft Theater on December 9th, in-person audience. Lots of big world premieres and spectacular live music too, including the return of the Game Awards Orchestra live on that very stage. In the weeks ahead, we will tell you much more about the show. Right now, we are honored to reveal this year's nominees in more than 30 categories.
30, damn.
Damn it, they about to do all the characters. Oh my god, we gotta wait through this whole fucking shit.
The best performer.
I keep forgetting that they have 80 fucking sections of Game of the Year. I keep forgetting this shit.
Oh, I already know who's gonna win that. It's the fucking
Deathloop.
for Resident Evil. I already
Best
know.
multiplayer, Halo. 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 And Halo.
Dude, wow.
And
it took
Halo.
two. No Halo.
Halo was right there at the end.
No, it wasn't.
Apex. Halo. Halo. And Halo. There you go. Halo won another one.
Let's see.
Halo.
Kenna.
Halo. Halo right there. And then there's another Halo. And then there's Halo right there.
No.
Bro, where the fuck is Halo at?
In your butt.
God damn, I knew your ass was gonna make it here. Fucking cat burglar.
I don't know who will win best score. I honestly don't.
Best audio design, definitely going to Halo Infinite.
Not even.
Ooh, Resident Returnal.
Returnal, finally!
You stay.
I don't stink. I smell like cat food.
Returnal had really good audio design. It did. Resident Evil did as well.
-5.
Ratchet and Clank.
The
I don't know
Veil.
what the Veil is. I never heard of that. Best narrative. Ooh. Halo. Halo. Halo.
The hell is the veil?
What up? Ratchet and Clank and Returnal got snubbed for best narrative? What?
They didn't have any narratives.
They had a narrative. They were fighting aliens and shit.
Yeah, you smell.
It Takes Two. Hands down.
And the best independent game gotta be. Kidda gotta be in there, bro. Yes! Kidda's in that bitch.
Why is he wearing a suit?
Because he's a suit man. They call him
He's
Suit Man
been in the
now.
freaking theater.
No, but they call him Suit Man. His power is throwing a suit at you and you suffocating.
Let's see you on hell.
Wild Rift, Marvel Future Revolution, and Pokemon Unite. The third year, we an award for Best Community Support. The nominees are
Halo.
Apex Legends,
No, the Marvel.
Halo.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite.
There it is, Halo right there. I saw it.
Debut game recognizes the development studio.
Can anybody? Bro,
Kenna.
we got some more. Hold on, Briggs. We got another racist guy in the fucking chat. I need to take a picture because everybody keep thinking I'm fucking faking this shit. Why do we still got people being like, you think that shit's gonna stop me? Y'all need to try harder.
Resident Evil 4, and Sniper Elite VR. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees
Yeah,
are
Hitman 3.
Whoozley, Dallas, Ebi,
I don't know who any of those guys are. None of them. Never saw them.
R, Back for Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, Returnal. For Best Action and
So many weirdos in the chat. Oh, we had another. He made like, how many accounts did he make?
Art.
He must not like today because of the Game of the Years. Oh, bro, you got to deal with that shit, bro. Deal for the better way. Making fake racist accounts is not the way, bro. That is not the way.
Shin Megami Tensei 5, The Mirage.
There you go. I knew Charles and Roz could get that one.
Cyberpunk is taking that one.
Grand game announcements and announcements. The most looking forward to, the two are the selections for the most anticipated game presented by Prime Gaming. War Ready.
Let's get to the game of the year.
Horizon.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Start.
Starfield, really?
Yup, it's the most anticipated game, even though we saw the sandwich.
I would have put Wolverine on that.
Damn, if we got that next year.
Which was nominated for Game of the Year back in 2019. When we're back here on December 9th, we'll have more new offers and free games.
Where's the motherfucking Game of the Year nominations? Because I don't care.
I hope it's not like a 3-hour launch show. I really hope it is.
Best fighting game. Demon Slayer. Yup. Those are. I don't know Melty Blood. Nickelodeon All-Stars. And that's another PlayStation exclusive because it hasn't released anywhere else.
How many categories are there?
80.
There's 30 plus. 30 plus.
There's 80 plus.
How?
You're going to be here
I
all
don't
day.
know. He said there's 30 plus categories, Sam.
It takes
Making them
two.
Mario Party Superstar. New Pokemon Snap. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's
Best family game, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Everything on that bitch is fucking Nintendo. I think except for It Takes Two. I don't know if it was released on Nintendo though.
Evil Genius 2 Domination.
Foot nomination.
Description. Microsoft
Flight Simulator. Best racing, Forza. Forza's gonna take it.
F1
Yeah, Forza's taking that.
22. Unleashed. Forza Horizon 5. Riders Republic. Now,
Yeah, Forza's gonna take a couple of those easy,
sports games,
especially sports.
are Call of Duty,
Call of Duty.
Dota 2, The Legend, and Valor. Best esports athlete.
I don't know any of these people. Nope. Never. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Never heard of them.
I hate that they do this esports team crap. I hate that.
Never heard of none of these
I like
teams.
Showmaker.
Don't even care. I like Footmaker. He was one of my favorite esports dudes last year. Yeah, Footmaker. He was good. Cool. He used to eat cat food every time before he won a match. Like him. He was a cool guy.
That's exactly why Deathloop's gonna win Game of the Year.
You say something? Oh, if Deathloop wins Game of the Year, and then PlayStation and Xbox gotta be on the stage together, oh, that'd be nice.
Oh my god, you're gonna see Aaron Hamburger.
The Hamburglar.
2021.
Oh, bro, I didn't put Deathloop up there for the games I think are gonna get nominated.
Oh, here we go.
Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. One of them have to be in Best Game Direction. Deathloop. Fuck. Returnal. Both of them got it. Yes. I know they're going to Game of the Year. Both of those two gotta be Game of the Year, bro.
I am proud to announce
The 6 nominees. Here we go.
Yes! I can't wait.
nominees for Game of the Year.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Fuck.
It takes two.
What? Okay, I lost hope. Ratchet and Clank. Damn, bro. Returnal got snubbed for Game of the Year. Fuck. Damn. That's sad. I don't think Ratchet and Clank go win it. I'm sorry. So if anybody want to troll me right now, continue to troll me. That's cool. If it make you feel better, Ratchet and Clank will not win Game of the Year.
I'm giving it to It Takes Two or
I'm gonna give it to Resident Evil because at least like any game that's about to win is gonna be available on multiple platforms. So it's either gonna be It Takes Two or Ratchet or Resident Evil. What's the other ones that was on there?
Well, wait, you missed Metroid Dread is there, bro. You are late. Metroid Dread is winning that shit.
I'm not fucking acknowledging that piece of shit. I don't give a fuck what people say about me.
But they just gonna win. Resident Evil gonna win.
Bro, I'm surprised that Metroid Dread was nominated for Game of the Year, but not nominated for anything else. Like they actually put that game in Game of the Year just so Nintendo wouldn't be mad. Fuck out of here, man. That was a fucking wow, bro. Returnal did not get nominated, but it did get nominated for the other one. Why does this feel like deja vu? Goodness, why does this feel like deja vu? I feel like this shit happened before.
It was all 2017 all over again.
No, I mean,
Out with the Nintendo games, most of them got
Deathloop's taking the
nominated.
award on me, clowns. I already told you it's the best game.
Deathloop,
well, okay, so it's gonna be between. Wow, did they? Sam, give me your impressions, because I didn't play a lot of Deathloop. Is it? Do you believe it's worthy?
It's the best game I played this year. I'm not fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree, Sam. Because the thing is, like, I haven't played it myself, but I understand like it was a great fucking game. I haven't played
You know
it.
how hard it is to impress me. I complain a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna praise that game.
That's facts.
Yeah, but the best gaming experiences I had this year were Resident Evil Village, It Takes Two, and Returnal. But the thing is, out of those games, I'm gonna have to give it to Resident Evil Village. That game just did so much. It was such a great game.
Okay, what were the other ones that was nominated? Because I kind of didn't.
Nominated Psychonauts.
Psychonauts is not gonna win. So I know.
No. I could look, bro. I could see them throwing us a curveball. Psychonauts was nominated for a lot of other categories as well. So was Ratchet and Clank, but Ratchet. I don't know a time where Ratchet and Clank ever won a Game of the Year from the Game Awards. I know he's won Game of the Year from other publishers, but not from the Game Awards. It's always been like, and I feel like it displayed next generation capabilities better than any other game out there. But I could be biased.
Wise, yes, but other than that, it didn't really do anything. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I think that it's definitely not strong enough. If you look outside of graphics and ray tracing and all of the attention to detail and the physics and everything, if you look outside of everything like that, then it's not strong enough. If people are gonna say, "Hey, Resident Evil is popular, and I like Resident Evil," that's why I put it here. You know, Deathloop is a shooter, and I like what they're doing because I like the other games. There's a lot of like.
Wait a fucking minute. All the niggas said that next gen was all about ray tracing and all those new features. Ratchet has all of that shit. So how the fuck is it not worthy of Game of the Year?
That's what I'm saying. Every game up there is not doing what we're supposed to have been focusing on for next gen. So any game that wins Game of the Year, I feel like Sony should kind of step back from pushing next generation features, because that's not really what people give a fuck about.
Oh, stop pushing Jeff Keighley, because I don't know why he keep going to Microsoft Theater, bro. Like, that shit is getting
he got a bias, bro. He used to be an Xbox dude back in the day, so he has a bias. He could have, look, bro, this dude got enough influence and money to go to anywhere else he wants. So maybe he got a discount on that shit. I don't know.
No, bro, I saw Psychonauts a little too much and this shit. I'm like, ain't no way they gonna keep pushing that. And Ratchet and Clank also.
All I'm gonna say, bro, if Psychonauts wins Game of the Year, they gotta tell me what it did that, like, what. Does anybody have experience with Psychonauts?
Sam, probably.
Sam?
I didn't play much.
The little bit that you played, what do you feel about it?
It was pretty unique. It didn't look great, but it seemed very unique.
It seemed it, but it's not.
What did it do?
I didn't play much of it.
Okay. Does anybody else know anything about Psychonauts?
That's a bullshit, bro. Like, this bullshit awards I haven't seen. Bro.
That is kind of BS that Returnal was not nominated for what it did. But, you know, hey, whatever. It is what it is.
Journalists are going to pick Metroid. They love that shit.
I know. Hey, that's how it is, man.
Yo, I'm going to be a lineup. So
I think one of the games that won Game of the Year is not even going to be a game that features next generation features on a respective console. And I do believe that will probably be Psychonauts and Metroid Dread. I think the way that the Game Awards has been going, and the curveballs, I've been able to form a pattern to know that a game like Ratchet and Clank and possibly Deathloop won't win. But it will pick up some awards, probably 2 or 3 from the other categories.
What was the other one? It Takes Two, right?
Yeah, I already predicted that one was going to be there. I predicted Ratchet and Clank, It Takes Two, and Resident Evil would be at the get the Game Awards. But I also predicted Ratchet and Clank. And then what was the other ones I predicted? I think my list was pretty fair, but I did forget all about Metroid Dread because I don't have a Switch, and even if I had a Switch,
I'll tell you right now from playing 3 hours of that game, that should not have been nominated. That has no place amongst Game of the Year.
It's there because they want to be fair. That's the only reason why they got an Xbox game, but it's also multiplayer. They got a PlayStation game made by Xbox Studio. They got a Nintendo game. They got a PlayStation Sony studio game. They got a multi-platform family game, which is It Takes Two. Then they got a game that everybody knows that has a movie coming out, which is Resident Evil. I mean, it's a very commercial picking for Game of the Year.
How did some of these games make it when they just came out? Like, how did they make the cut when they just came out? Like, I would think they would have been put in like categories for next year, not this year.
Which game? Which games just came out? Which one?
Forza definitely should not be on that list.
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard some rumors that it wasn't gonna make it. I heard some rumors that it was coming out so late that it wasn't gonna make it. And I know that's why they try to push up Halo, but they still couldn't push it up fast enough. It missed the deadline. Game of the Year was nominated today. Halo, they tried to push the fucking multiplayer beta yesterday. Yeah, Halo wasn't gonna win, but it was fun to see them try. I don't know about Forza. I feel like, hey, it's pretty much the only racing game out there. So even if it just came out, they're just gonna give it a pass. It's really not much. You just play the game, race around, and you can make your opinions pretty quickly. So
basically, every other game that they came out, like they've dumped a bunch of games, and none of those games made.
I'm surprised that Cyberpunk and some of the games at the end of last year were not nominated this year, like Demon Souls and stuff, which I heard missed the deadline. Astro Bot, which I believe is a family game, or a platformer or something like that. What was the other one? Sackboy. I feel like some games that were not nominated last year were going to be dumped this year, but they completely just ignored them. So I think that if Halo is not nominated at all, it'll be nominated for like ongoing game. It'll be nominated for multiplayer next year, but it won't be nominated for Game of the Year because there are going to be too many contenders.
Let's just call a spade a spade. He got paid. He got paid to.
He definitely got paid.
Together.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was a really sloppy list.
Like, I mean,
Nintendo did not do a good this year. They sold a lot of systems, they sold a lot of games, but I don't feel like this was their strongest year when it came to like blockbuster games. So I don't understand why Metroid Dread was there. Was there any other Nintendo games that dropped this year? Anybody know?
That Pokemon Snap.
Oh yeah, they skipped that one. Bad. Wait, I think Shin Megami Tensei just came out. I don't think it made.
Yeah, that came out. That came out.
No. It didn't make the list because it was on the RPG's nomination. I just saw it. So it was strong enough to be nominated for RPG, but it wasn't strong enough to be Game of the Year. Plus, it's an RPG, so they would have had to play it for a longer time, so they probably didn't get to play it that much. Anything else from Nintendo?
Shit.
Yeah. Metroid Dread, Shin Megami Tensei.
All the party games.
No, I'm just like anything Game of the Year worthy.
Oh, well, shit.
Monster Hunter Rise. Jeff B. Gaming said Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise was there, I think, for RPG, but I don't think it was strong enough to be like Game of the Year. But anything, okay, so we got Shin Megami Tensei, Metroid Dread, Monster Hunter Rise. None of them I feel are strong enough to be Game of the Year. But they were nominated. I believe every one of the games we named were nominated for something. Literally for one category, if I'm not mistaken. Metroid Dread got, what was that? That was like Game of the Year nomination. Then Shin Megami Tensei and Monster Hunter Rise were in the RPG category. So everybody got one nomination that I saw. How Mario Fury made it and Demon Souls didn't. That's what I'm saying. It's the fuck shit. I expected the games that came out after the cutoff date last year would be nominated or have some sort of respect this year. They completely ignored everything else. They ignored a lot of shit. I feel like Returnal not getting nominated for Game of the Year was really fucked up. I'm glad that it got the second best one, but it's like, damn, bro, that's some really fucked up shit. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be a crazy fanboy. I don't understand why fucking Psychonauts was in Game of the Year.
That's another one. That's another one that I'm looking at it like this. They don't even want to reveal numbers of how much that sold. It didn't really.
Oh, sell. It didn't do shit, bro. I don't know PlayStation people that really went out and got it. Like, I can't name 10 motherfuckers that I know over here got that shit. I think I can name about 3 people that did. Or I can point in the direction of 3 sections of people in our community probably would get it. I don't know what it did on.
Want to play it? All right, I'll finish the game. I'll give you a review.
Yeah, please do. Did anybody play Psychonauts? I'm looking at the chat. Anybody? What's going on, Cooper Clips? Let me read some of these comments. Let me see. One of Sony's games should get Game of the Year. It should, but it won't. Demon Souls took 11 years to get the remake. It was practically a really, really good remake, and even if you didn't want to give it Game of the Year, that's cool. It should have been somewhere on this list. Like, it was an RPG. I just don't understand. Like, so I guess for now on, if a game comes out after the cutoff date, it won't be nominated for the following year. But the following games of that year will be. So if your game comes out like November 12th or something, or November 10th, don't expect it to be nominated that year or the year after. Your game would have to come out in a certain time period to be nominated, but then if it's not in that time period, it won't be acknowledged at all. That's what they just showed us right now. Like, it's just really some fuck shit, bro. Let me see. OC Reed, what's going on? He said, I play a little on PC, never finished it. I'm guessing you're talking about Psychonauts. Vegeta, what's going on? They are catering to Xbox and trying, like they said, to make PlayStation down a peg or two. You said take PlayStation peg. I mean, let them take. If they win this year, let them win this year, bro. I can't do or say anything. I'm just a gamer at the end of the day. I don't like it. It doesn't look like it's fair at all. But if that is what
I've got an Xbox and I don't even give a shit about Psychonauts.
Yeah, if this is what they're planning on doing, if this is what's gonna happen, then yeah. And this is why I told True Witty and I told other people, if you expect Sony to go to this event after they see that they literally just got fucked over at this event for nominations, because they did have games. Oh, by the way, Fist is an indie game. It came out this year. No nominations.
Wait, what was the nomination?
I don't remember.
Oh, what was the nominations? Because I
don't remember. I'm gonna get you a link. I'm getting you the link, and you can look over it. It was boring, and I don't remember. I apologize, but I don't remember. I'm on my way to get you the link right now, and I'm gonna send the link to everybody else so you guys can look over it. But I'm so upset that I forgot the information that possibly I was supposed to remember to give back to you guys. So I will be pulling it up on my computer so that I can go over it again. But as of right now,
is it bad?
Yes, the nominations are bad. But this is what they told us 11 minutes ago to make it better. 11 nominations are by Sony, Sony Interactive Entertainment. Right? They said 7 nominations. Oh, that makes it really bad. Never mind. No, sorry. 11 ain't shit. Because Xbox and Bethesda got 20 nominations. See, that's the narrative right there. If we own somebody that's popular and they do popular things, we will win. I will cover the Game Awards, but in no way am I going to be excited about thinking that PlayStation is going to win shit. So if it happens, it happens, but I highly doubt
Hold on.
PlayStation's will win anything.
Hold on. Halo Infinite. Why is Halo Infinite? Is Halo Infinite in the nominations?
No. True Witty, no.
I was about to say.
No. It was not. I'm reading this off, and I'm actually, what I'm going to do, I just want to try to help you guys. I don't want people to come to me with wrong stuff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to the Twitter page to Game Awards right there in the chat. True Witty, I'm going to put it in red alerts. Then I'm going to scroll down, go to the websites, and then I'm going to get the links to the websites and then share it with the PlayStation Legion Discord, and then I'm going to share it also with the chat so we can all be on the same page. But this is what I want to go over with you guys. This is the information that is before me. It says the most nominated publishers, 20 nominations, Xbox Bethesda, 11 nominations, Sony Interactive Entertainment, 10 nominations, EA Sports and Square Enix, 7 nominations, Capcom and Nintendo, 5 nominations, I don't know who that is. Riot Games, Sega, Atlas, Ubisoft. 3 nominations, Namco Bandai, Amber Labs, and Valve. And then that's it. So there were like 2 motherfuckers on 5 nominations. I don't know. Like Anna Perna Interactive and Devolver. Oh, Devolver. I know Devolver. Huh?
No, those people who are making Stray and stuff, Jay.
Oh, I don't. What game did they make that before Stray?
They made like the Pathless. They made those type of games.
Oh, I kind of skipped those. So the game of the year.
So basically, Max have bought their way into the
I don't want to like be a crazy motherfucker, but it looks like that. I don't know, but it looks like that. I don't know anything, but it looks like that. It looks that way. It looks that way, but I don't know.
How the hell do you have 20 nominations for this year and you ain't brought out no games?
I mean, you got Psychonauts that picked up probably like 5 or more awards that I saw, and then like if Bethesda was on that list, and Bethesda picked up awards because Deathloop picked up awards. So everything that Deathloop got is underneath Xbox. So Xbox didn't have to release games because their most popular game right now is on PlayStation, under Bethesda. And then Flight Simulator picked up 1. Showcase. And then Forza picked up like 4 different awards, or 3 to 4 different awards for Forza. So if you add that up, yeah, that does look like it comes up to 20. You got to remember Deathloop is under Bethesda, which is under Xbox. So that's how they ended up with 20.
This is the Xbox Showcase.
It's really the Xbox Showcase. It's being done at the Microsoft fucking arena. It's pretty much the Xbox Showcase. I wonder if they don't have any games to show, but again, I just want to share this.
30 plus categories though, like holy shit. Like damn.
I will watch it. I will be here live that night. I'm off of work that night because I just wanted 2 days before I go on a small vacation and then 2 days after the weekend. So I will be covering it. But I just want to reiterate, I do not at all believe that we will see something there that is going to make us accept what the fuck is going on. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't think that any
Hold on.
Watching no big ass Game Pass.
Nigga. Some nigga under the Game Awards tweet says Cyberpunk 27 will win Game of the Year. I'm like, what?
Yeah, let him think whatever he wants to think.
Wait, what?
I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
Just let's talk over here. Don't worry about over there because people gonna say stupid stuff. But in the defense of Cyberpunk, it came out after the cutoff date, but it was not acknowledged at all. And I know it was a bad game, but damn, like. I don't know, man. It's just it don't look right. It's games that got missed, like Demon Souls. That was
you know what it is. You know what it is. Cyberpunk was promoted by Microsoft. Cyberpunk was promoted by Microsoft. That's why it's there. It shouldn't be there, but it's there.
What are you talking about?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is not nominated for anything. That's what I'm telling
Only
you.
best music.
Huh?
Only best music.
Oh no, okay, then that's it. But I'm still saying you would have thought it would have got more than that, even if it was a bad game. What I'm saying is Demon Souls came out after the cutoff date, or that's what they claim, and I believe it was a technical masterpiece, and a lot of other people believe that too. But for some reason, it was not acknowledged at all. It came out before Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out after Demon Souls, but Cyberpunk is the one that gets best music, but Demon Souls doesn't get a single nomination. But people love From Software. People love Souls games. People love Elden Ring. You gonna stand for that? The granddaddy of all Souls game not getting any type of recognition? Like, that's disrespectful, bro. I want to see people sit up there and say Elden Ring deserves all the awards next year, but then the remake to Demon Souls didn't deserve shit. Like, that's the most disrespectful shit.
No, to be quite Jerry, hold on,
You're
Jerry.
breaking up, man. You're breaking up.
To be quite fair,
Yeah, you bought, huh?
and I get no. I'm saying to be quite fair. Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
I said to be quite fair, the rules state that remakes cannot get game of the get game of the year.
I'm not saying game of the year. I'm saying nominated for anything, bro. Like they love to put subsections for esports. How about you put a subsection for best remaster or best remake? Since we getting so many of them a year. Like, it's just the weird shit that I'm seeing, man. It's just the really, really weird shit that I'm seeing.
That wouldn't be an every year category.
That wouldn't be an every year category, but it's not every year that we get 6 fucking nominations. Some years we get 5.
About the remakes?
No, I'm just saying when it comes to game of the year, some years we get only 5 nominations. So I'm like, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. It's not gonna be every year category, but not every year we get 6 fucking nominations for game of the year. So I know it's not.
If you wanted them to do a category,
but do you think Demon Souls should get any type of recognition for anything that it did?
I would say since he has like about 1 billion of them, why not? Since you're making a category for everything.
That's all. I mean, why not just have it in the RPG? Because it is a RPG. All I'm saying is Elden Ring is going to be in every category next year. But the game that started it all gets no recognition for the great job that Blue Point did with the remake. And when we saw a lot of remakes or sub-remakes and remasters this year that were utter shit. And that one game gets fucking ignored by... Man, I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. Everybody loves Souls. Everybody loves Bloodborne. Everybody loves Sekiro. Everybody loves Elden Ring. Everybody loves Souls. But they ignore where it came from. Come on, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Why are people bringing up that? Because I see Reed talking about it, it's in Microsoft. Y'all realize God of War 1 in their building. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. Let me put it this way. I don't think a single PlayStation fan, Sony pony, whatever you want to call people, brought this up ever. But it looks a little fishy. It might have nothing to do with the location, but definitely it's a smart move for Microsoft. Buy up portions of the industry, still have some of your popular games on somewhere else, and then claim victory, even if that game's not available to your gamers. And that is literally what they're going to do next month. Deathloop is going to win awards, and Phil Spencer and Aaron Greenberg will be up there.
Just to sit up there and say, we'll bring the next one to Xbox.
There you go. Or it's coming to Xbox next year on Game Pass. Like, I can't wait to see this, but I don't. As far as expectations for Game of the Year and getting wowed by any announcement, look, I have to make it perfectly clear to people. I will watch next year's Game of the Year, right? But I know that Horizon and I know God of War will not win.
How do you know God of War won't win?
Because you got Elden Ring and you got Zelda.
Well, that, but also
That's
God
it.
of War won over Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
It won
but not over a Souls game and Zelda. Looking right
Souls
in.
games don't really win a lot.
Hey, bro, Sekiro won.
Got one for one show, bro. That thing finished like 3rd or 4th overall in total game of the year.
I know, but you know how biased shit is, bro. They want to make sure everybody has a game of the year winner in their house. And what's the best way to do it? You make sure that people that watch your show on multiple platforms have a game of the year winner. So you make sure that that game that's available everywhere gets game of the year. There's been so many multi-platform game of the years that I feel that just didn't deserve it, got it, and I believe it got it just because it was multi-plat. Because nobody can really bitch about a game that's on everybody's platform getting game of the year.
Yeah,
I'd extend the excuses when they win the game of the year.
So like a Psychonauts that's available everywhere, or a It Takes Two that's available everywhere, I can see one of those winning game of the year over Resident Evil, over Ratchet and Clank. I forgot the other game.
How do you explain The Last of Us winning last year for game of the year?
Last of Us won last year.
Set a record, remember? And it won on that stupid show.
Last year wasn't what multiplats did we have last year?
The usual.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. You're not gonna keep giving fucking Assassin's Creed game of the year.
It never won game of the year.
I'm just saying it's always nominated though.
They don't win, bro. They're just.
I know they don't win, but that's what I'm saying. They always have it there. It's kind of, okay. Resident Evil is the Assassin's Creed of this year. I'm not disrespecting the game.
No.
No. I'm not disrespecting the game. I knew you were gonna get pissed off. I'm not disrespecting it. What I'm saying is, it's a multi-platform game. It's available everywhere. It takes the spot of your annual Assassin's Creed is on there whenever it comes out that year. Like, hey, well, we got to put something there in that spot, you know.
But what other game would you put instead of those games on?
Like, I gave a list. I gave a good list, and now I forgot it. But Resident Evil was always on my list.
So
Take Two was there. Take Two, Resident Evil, Deathloop ended up being a no. I didn't put Deathloop there. I kind of forgot about Deathloop. Take Two, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, Resident Evil, Psychonauts, and then there was one other game. I forgot what it was. But it could have been fucking Far Cry 6. If you just want to put... Okay, let me say we give it to the ones that I really think is going to win Game of the Year. If I'm just being 100% honest. The 2 on the edge are not winning. But the 4 right there that I see, I think they got a heavy chance of winning Game of the Year. Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts. Psychonauts will make everybody happy. It's multi-plat. Metroid will not have the Nintendo fans try to kill people. It Takes Two. Everybody likes it. Deathloop. I'm Deathloop is Deathloop. So I don't know if it's gonna make everybody happy because it's an exclusive. But it is available on PC, so it's kind of not an exclusive.
Here's the thing. It's an Xbox game.
So out of the 4 games that I think can win, 3 of them are multi-plat. If you look at Deathloop being available on Steam and Epic Game Store. So
yep, multi-plat.
They normally do nominate more multiplats than exclusives, even though I believe Returnal should have been on the list. But you guys are looking at the list. Deathloop is a multi-platform by our own definition of Xbox not having any games because their games are available on PC. Well, Deathloop is available on PC. Multi-plat. It Takes Two is on a number of different consoles, and Psychonauts 2 is on a number of different consoles. Again, I can't justify Metroid Dread being there. I know Sick liked it. I think Thrash liked it.
Would have liked it.
But I don't know if I would say it's worth Game of the Year.
That's an easy switch right there. You switch out Returnal for Metroid. That list looks, a lot better. That's all.
They were not going to let Sony look like they were about to dominate Game of the Year. They were not. They were like, hey, you get one. You already dominated last year. You're only going to get one and you're not going to win and you're going to fucking deal with it. Because guess what? Next year, you already know you're going to have fucking 2 fucking games. Well, shit. Gran Turismo's going to sweep. Because Forza already did what they did this year. So Gran Turismo's going to get all the sports and shit like that awards.
I don't think so because that Forza Motorsport game will come out.
Coming out?
It's coming out.
Forza Motorsport ain't got nothing.
Stop trolling,
Gran
Briggs.
Turismo.
You know that game don't have a release
That
date.
game's been reviewed a lot better than Gran Turismo.
No, he's talking about Forza Motorsport.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. Look at the reviews for that series.
Oh, okay.
Motorsport won't.
Let's say it comes out and it just wins more than it wins more. But to the best of my knowledge, they don't have a
Definitely not
release
in
date.
sales, but in critical acclaim, it's been kicking Gran Turismo's ass.
Gran Turismo.
I guess if you control the narrative, you control the money, I guess. Or the money controls the narrative. Which way is that? Because when it comes to like the attention to detail and stuff like that, it's just never
controls the narrative.
It never even tries to do it.
I have a sneaky feeling that Forza Motorsport is going to score way higher than Gran Turismo. I have a sneaky feeling.
Let me ask you a question. You think it's coming out next year?
Yeah, because the thing is,
yeah,
they talked about it.
What?
It's been a full year.
Yes, Jay.
I know, but I don't think it's coming out because I could have swore if you showed that one before we even knew Horizon was coming out, that one should have been coming out before it. But if it is coming out next year, I'm excited because I want to see Forza go up against Gran Turismo, so I'm all for it. But there didn't seem to be any indication that Forza Motorsport was coming out next year.
I have a feeling it'll come out next year.
Okay. I would bet you, but you know, I ain't gonna do that, but hey, I guess so. What, you think it's gonna be like at the end of the year since Gran Turismo's at the beginning?
Yeah, it would be like Microsoft's fall racing game.
Okay. I still think more people gonna play fucking Horizon, but Forza Horizon.
No.
It's
Motorsport. Well, here's the thing.
Okay. True Eddie, explain what you're talking about. You just said no like 3 times. What are you talking about? Are you saying Xbox people like the simulator more than arcade? No, because I was saying, do you believe that Forza Motorsport is going to get more playability next year than the Xbox fan that already spoke with their mouths and wallets saying that they like the arcade open world style?
All I'm saying, there's a fan base for both.
Wow, that shit ain't bigger than Gran Turismo.
I know. No, I'm not saying it's bigger than Gran Turismo. I'm saying there's a fan base for both. There's a fan base for arcade, and there's a fan base for simulation. Gran Turismo will do better, yes, but I think Motorsport will do good for its people. For its people, it will do. It's that game that it's just a circuit track, bro. It's Forza Motorsport is just gonna do whatever Forza Motorsport is gonna do for their fans. That's all I gotta say for it.
If they're gonna release another one, they're releasing racing games every freaking year, man, and they review really well.
Yeah, it just depends
because that's something. I'm not giving Sony a pass for that, man. I just can't. Your competition's doing that genre way better than you are.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Dude,
here's the thing. Sony decided to get rid of their studios that were doing. You had people who were doing racing games, and you got rid of them.
No, but this is the thing, Sherwoody. How is for example, how is Playground Games releasing so many Forza Horizon games in just this past generation, and we only got Sport from?
Because here's the thing. Because freaking Polyphony Digital is fucking slow as fuck, and Sony seems to put more effort into them than any of the racing studios that they had. Polyphony Digital is not. Don't get me wrong; they are very, very detailed in their cars. No, but they are slow as shit.
But the thing,
it took them a generation, huh?
I'm just saying, how is it because it takes them so long? Shouldn't it be a really great game? But no, Forza Horizon's going way better than Gran Turismo.
But the thing is, it's going to score better because people like the open world aspect of it.
People like the more arcade feel of the races. Like I can say that too. Like Briggs, like as far as where it counts, like the attention to detail, the sound, and everything, Gran Turismo is gonna win. As far as people buying it, as far as its esports presence, Gran Turismo will always be king. But as far as people wanting that arcade feel, even in the game that's supposed to be a simulator, I've heard people say they like the feel of the cars way better than Gran Turismo.
Hey Jay,
Yes.
I'm gonna answer that.
Yeah.
Hey Jay, I'm gonna answer that question.
Okay, answer the question. Answer.
Gran Turismo is a realistically racing game. Down to the engine of every car, that's the way that engine sounds. So you can't compare Forza compared to this game because it's a totally different game. Every cars look the way they should, runs the same way they run in real life. So it takes longer for them to make the game Gran Turismo than making Forza.
Exactly.
So they're totally different games. You can't compare the two.
Look, bro, the popularity. Look,
games,
the different games in the. If you want to know what's up with Forza getting better scores, people like open world and people like arcade racing. They like the cars to feel like they're not heavy to drift and everything like that. So Forza is always gonna win when it comes to the fun factor. Gran Turismo was not made to be fun. It was made
I realized
for
we were talking about motorsport as well. It wasn't just Horizon.
Okay, yeah, I know,
We
but I
understand
feel like motorsport is also more arcadey than Gran Turismo.
Right.
And if it's more arcadey, it's more fun. It's gonna get a higher score if people feel like it feels more fun to play the game.
But the old Gran Turismo scored way higher, dude.
Yeah, and
You
I
don't
feel
think it's fallen off in some respect?
okay. It fell off. Now what? That's their fault. I don't work for them. I've already public. Listen, yeah, that's their fault. You think I'm gonna fucking defend them? I ain't gonna defend them. I like Driveclub. I like MotorStorm. They took it away from us. They shut down the studio. Because
Driveclub.
Damn, Drew Woody, I was about to fucking get on some shit.
Driveclub could have.
Damn, bro, just cut me off. Continue, bro. Continue.
Huh?
Continue, man. I think you're
No, I'm saying Driveclub could have been. Oh, I'm saying. Oh yeah, I'm probably more out of sync to be quite fair.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that Driveclub could have been open world. Yeah, we are out of sync. My bad. I'm saying that Driveclub could have been open world. It could have had so much more stuff added to it down the line. It could have had a sequel that could have spanned out to a bigger audience. But they could have done so much to it. Sony just didn't give a shit about it. They cut it short, and we could have had so much more added to. We already had bikes. Forza Horizon doesn't have nothing but cars. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, Sony just gave up on what they had that was good, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And to be quite fair, it's Sony's fault that Forza Horizon doesn't have any competition. That's all on Sony. I do not blame nobody but Sony.
I agree with you because again, Sony did have an arcade racer. They were very good at their job. They showed that they could do attention to detail just like Gran Turismo with Driveclub, and they let them go. They what they looked at it was, we're making more money with Gran Turismo. We don't really need you, and they feel like they're going up against you. I feel like what Adam told us, I feel like that was true. There was competition between Pelofi and Evolution Studios, and Pelofi did not want to feel like they were competing against somebody in the same fucking team. And they were like, hey, Sony, it's, you got to get rid of them or us. I mean, we bring in the money. And I think Sony was like, nah, bro, we going to keep you. And they gave no fucks about gamers that would want their own exclusive arcade racer or a possibility of an off-road racer, which you had with that same studio that made MotorStorm. And they just didn't give a fuck. And now they're suffering. So I can't be up. Look, I can't be upset. I can't try to defend Sony for some stupid ass mistake that I've always spoken out about. It's one of the darkest days, one of the dumbest things they ever fucking did by getting rid of Evolution Studios, what has been spread to the ends of the fucking gaming earth. There's some people at Codemasters. There's some developers at fucking Lucid Games. There's other developers, other places. Some people did end up going to work for Pelofi Digital with Gran Turismo. That's why we have the day and night. That's why we have the weather effects that's being implemented in Part 7 so beautifully. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was Sony's decision. At the end of the day, they wanted to close that studio that did arcade racers. So yes, it's their fault. I ain't taking no L's for what the fuck they did. I don't get paid for that. They did that shit. So, hey, now they gonna have to deal with it, and they're probably gonna take them fucking 3-4 years to play catch up. Because right now, their focus is still on simulator racers. We have not heard a word from Sony making anything outside of a game like a Gran Turismo. They got rid of the studio that did fucking Wipeout. Like, we don't have any other studio that does any other types of racing games besides simulator racers. This was PlayStation's decision. They did this. So they get their ass beat in the court of public opinion. When they get their ass beat when it comes to the narrative of having fun racing games versus boring racing games, that is their fucking fault. I'm not taking up for them. I'm never going to do that. Sorry. Dumbest thing they ever fucking did. And they paying for it every fucking day. Every year. Yeah, I mean, it's better than Forza, but in a court of public opinion, people gonna sit up here and argue like, hey, it has a better score. It does have a better score. I want Polyphony
Digital to. I want Polyphony. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but I want Polyphony Digital to be knocked down the peg.
They can't be. They can't be because they not in the same field. That's why they winning. They winning the way that they've always won. They've stayed focused on what they're good at. And what they're good at is making a simulator racer. And nobody else can do it. That we've had, what was that, the car simulator or that other racing simulators? It was a lot of like different racing games. We got F1, we got all of that shit. And it's just like, you can't go up against Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is like world respected, and it's man, come on, man. Like when it comes to sim racers, that Gran Turismo is that one. It's sad that Sony is not even thinking about arcade racers because they're like, hey, well, we don't need to make an arcade racer because there's so many arcade racing games out here. You just deal with whatever a third party developer gives you. And if it's a year like this where Need for Speed doesn't come out, it's like, oh, you're shit out of luck. And they did that to their own fans, by the way. Sony did that to their own fucking fans. They gave their own fans the middle finger when it comes to supplying them with a high-quality arcade racer or off-road racer, which they had a studio that they fucking acquired or created to do those type of games. And they still gave y'all the middle finger. Motorstorm Driveclub. I don't know if you guys need a refresher course on what the fuck that was all about, but maybe I should do that. By the way, a lot of Xbox fans that came back home to PlayStation 4, you know who you are. People that skipped PS3, got a 360, saw the Xbox One was dog shit, and tried to come back on home to the PS4. A lot of y'all dumb motherfuckers, you didn't buy Driveclub. You actually shitted on the game. And because you didn't support it, Sony didn't actually wake up to the fact they needed that studio more than they did. And that's why it was so easy for them to close it down. I remember the journalists shitting on Driveclub, and then PlayStation fans that were given a fucking racing game in the beginning of the generation, they were going along with the journalists. Like, oh, this is dog shit, this is dog shit. And even when they fixed their shit, they were like, oh, I don't want to go back to it. I'm playing Need for Speed. You can't bitch about what we don't have when you didn't support what you did have. It's the power of dreams. Hey, I speak the truth. Nothing but the truth. Let me show you what Driveclub was. True Woody spoke the truth. Forza Horizon doesn't have motorcycles or dirt bikes. Driveclub initiated an update that added dirt bikes and motorcycles. They already had sports cars, and I think the next phase they were gonna evolve Driveclub into the next generation of MotorStorm. And I think that if they had a chance to make a sequel or whatever, it was gonna be open world. So again, what you're looking at right now is Driveclub. This game came out the second year of the PS4. I believe the game is about 7+ years old now. It was beautiful then, it's beautiful now. It still holds up. The game is 1080p, 30 frames per second. It has never gotten a patch. The online is currently off. And it was a beautiful game. It was always a beautiful game. So as you can see right here, you can do Driveclub or you can do Driveclub bikes. I just go to bikes real quick, do a little time trial. I go to the cars too. But as you know, there are games like Need for Speed that comes out, and then there's a game called Ride, which is like only motorcycles. But what I'm saying is, it's just really funny how that shit goes. It's like, you got Ride, everybody's excited about it, but we literally had a game that combined racing cars and motorcycles. You only needed one game to experience two different types of way to race. And again, it just didn't get the fucking credit it deserved. Had the time of day, it had day and night cycles, it had weather effects, it had all that shit. I believe it had dirt bikes. I know I got fucking motorcycles. Let me go see. I think it was only motorcycles. Maybe I was mistaken. I could have swore it had some dirt bikes or dirt bike style bikes. Well, maybe I was mistaken, but it had motorcycles and it had cars. So it had motorcycles and cars. Was it this one that I used? It almost looked like a dirt bike. Almost. It almost looked like a dirt bike. Yeah, man, you know, I'm a little biased because I've always enjoyed the MotorStorm games, especially Pacific Rift. That's when I really was hooked, and I went and got the MotorStorm Apocalypse Day 1, and I got this Day 1, and I really was a big supporter of the developer. And that's one of the reasons why I really supported Destruction All-Stars, because that's where some of the developers that Sony had let go when they closed down the studio, they ended up at Codemasters, they ended up at Lucid Games. And when I found out that some of the developers that made my favorite games were at Lucid Games, hey, I had to do it. I had to support it. Now look at this. Do you think anybody else can make a 7-year-old game and it still look like this 7 years later? No. You had amazing talent, bro.
And they make this in Dreams?
He's actually serious.
You can't make it in Dreams.
Could have sworn I seen it in Dreams.
No, you can't. You can't make this shit in Dreams. You can see my character's face and everything. Like it was a dope ass game, bro. I mean, they did some great shit. MotorStorm had photo mode back in the PS3 generation. So, you know, I already figured they were gonna add it. The reflections are very well done. The attention to detail well done. I guarantee you that if they were still around, the games that they would be making right now would be related. Would have a lot of it will have a lot of ray tracing. As you can see, the mirror right there is reflecting the tree in the background. Yeah, it's a little blurry, but it's still reflecting what's in the background. So that's pretty dope. They don't have to do. They didn't have to do stuff like this 7 years ago, but they did it anyway. It's just the power of dreams. That's it. The power of believing that Sony would do the right thing, but they're not gonna do the right thing because everybody buys Gran Turismo and they think they only need one racing game. And if that's true, then yeah, True Witty has said this multiple times. Maybe split it up. Maybe have a Gran Turismo sim and then have a Gran Turismo open world. I don't think they're ever gonna do that though, because not enough people are speaking up. Because most of the people that are bitching and crying about us not having Forza will run out and buy Need for Speed, and that's what Sony, knows that people do. So if you don't really want your own arcade racer, and you're not speaking with your wallet and you're not speaking out, then they're never gonna know that they need to work on an arcade racer. I think they're gonna get the point because they keep seeing Forza in the news and people praising Forza and nobody giving a fuck about a simulator racer. It's a very niche-y, even though it sells a lot, it's very niche-y when you really think about it. More people do like arcade racers. You can just race around and have a little fun. You add the open world element into that shit. Lo and behold, they add motorcycles to Forza next year, which is something they probably gonna work on. Like the Forza Horizon games, they probably add motorcycles or some shit, dirt bikes, It's gonna be crazy, man. And to think that their first games that they was putting out, MotorStorm, you had motorcycles, dirt bikes, monster trucks, cars, all racing in the same race together. And that was something that MotorStorm was doing and not a lot of other racing games were doing. This is crazy, man. I'm gonna finish there. Oh, yeah. Leveling up a little bit. Okay. You also got the ability to look at your replays and shit like that. Oh, that wasn't a replay. That was just me fucking around. Okay. But yeah. You had bikes, you had cars. They ended up really adding some good tracks here. I'm gonna just go to one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite ones that they added at the very end. Like as a thank you, any of the maps that they had at the very end, they had just added them all. They were like, yeah, we're not even gonna charge you. Like all these maps we've been working on, we're just gonna release it. And they did, bro. And it was a shitload of fucking maps, man. There we go. Oh, no. Where's the Mercedes at? There you go. Look at that motherfucking Mercedes. Goodness. I'm telling you, bro. They did so fucking well on this game. Don't get me started with the weather. They went above and beyond. They went above and beyond. Let me show you this. Let me show you this greatness right here.
Arnold, GT Sports literally has an arcade mode in the game.
It does. It just doesn't feel like it.
By the way.
You said what?
What?
Caleb Kaiser with an $85 billion super chat. What's going on? Let's see. Caleb Kaiser. They say Caleb Kaiser gave $5, but I don't see him.
Yo, that was way earlier. You just saw it now?
How way earlier?
Like when I got here.
For real?
Yeah, it's probably just, acting wonky.
You got here a long time ago, man. Here we go. Caleb Kaiser, $5 super chat. My game of the year is Tales of Arise, and Spider-Man trailer is happening at 5 p.m. West Coast time, zone, which is 3 p.m. my time and 2 p.m. Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, 2 p.m. Eastern time, like over in the Middle East. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Let me I'm gonna flame the internet, man, cause you seeing weather effects that motherfuckers wasn't doing. You go over there and you see the fucking rainbow and shit. I hope that Gran Turismo 7 has weather effects and day and night cycles like this shit. I hope that it does. I know that they got inspired to do shit like this from games like Forza and Driveclub, because when Gran Turismo Sport came out, it didn't have stuff like this. But Driveclub had it since 2014, bro, and they were doing a really, really good job.
Like how he asked, does it have an option, and then he deflects to the Zava volcano. That's a big jump, don't you think, Arnold?
No, I don't think Gran Turismo Sport has a volcano. I'm also gonna say I like the city-based tracks, or I do like the tracks on Driveclub more than Gran Turismo Sport. So even though it is more arcadey than we know from Gran Turismo, it's not arcadey enough for my liking, if that makes sense. It still feels, when I'm racing, it still feels like Gran Turismo, but it looks great.
They got rally modes in both Driveclub and Gran Turismo.
Rally modes?
You know that hickey stuff you see on the TV with those cars that, like, it feels like you're driving in soap or something?
You know, on the dirt?
Yeah. I was just doing that on GT Sport the other day, bro. You high fly a bunch of times during those tracks.
But do you look at your foot?
I don't know. I mean, does the camera let you?
Damn, bro. I got like 1,000 drifting right there. What the fuck? That was a nice drift. I also like Driveclub. It's a little easier to drift. That's kind of one of my little things I like. The handling is, again, it's easier to play, and that way it's a little funner. You don't fuck up as much. But if you like Gran Turismo, I'm not getting on you. I'm just saying it would be nice for Sony to have never got rid of this fucking studio. I know me and Sam and Somatic used to play this shit online. Shit was fun. At least if they wanted to get rid of the studio, they could have kept working on these games, but they were like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So they just shut down everything. Like before Evolution, they shut down the Wipeout people, but then they ended up bringing back Wipeout Omega Collection. So I thought they would have done something similar to that with MotorStorm. I mean, they got Nixes, they got Blue Point. They can bring back whatever they want. They have the best Avengers team of bringing back old games that anybody's ever seen, but who knows what the fuck they are focused on.
You can keep a simulation venture, just bring it out more often. It shouldn't take you a decade to bring out a Gran Turismo game.
I agree, man. Like, Gran Turismo takes forever to come out, bro. Like, you get one good Gran Turismo, like one full, let me put it that way, one full Gran Turismo game a year.
From what I remember, the ones on PS4,
sorry, a generation. Damn, why I say a year?
Like, we didn't even get one last generation.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did we?
They gave us Sport, which is really half-assed initially, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we only got Sport. We didn't get like a number. There was Gran Turismo 6 on PS4, 3, and Gran Turismo 5 on PS3, which took forever. And then they gave us Gran Turismo 7 on PS5. So
let's use some detective work and go by the timeline, right? 5 and 6, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I never played them, but I'm just going by what I read during the PS3 era. They weren't the most popular Gran Turismos, correct?
No. But
right.
5 was, I feel like 5 was more celebrated or anticipated than 6. 6 should have been delayed so it come out during the PS4 generation, but for some reason, that dude makes all the rules when it comes to Gran Turismo, and it's like he tells Sony what he wants, and well, hey, they made their bed, they gotta let you in it. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, the cell definitely didn't help with that, but I get what you're saying. But so this dude, off of probably the 2 worst received Gran Turismo games in terms of critical reception, right? He takes a decade off, gives us Sport. Like, does that sound fine?
And
to
it's
anybody?
still not a very good Gran Turismo. Like when it comes to critically acclaimed, and even the sales were pretty bad.
Yo, GT7 better be over 90. Like, there's no excuse for it not to be.
Because a lot of people that play Forza game, I'm not, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just saying, like, people do want to have fun when they're racing. They already know how it feels to drive, bro. Like, most people want to get away from that realism, you know? And I feel like Gran Turismo needs to accommodate that in some way, shape, or form. If they're going to grow and be respected.
If they stuff the game with a crap load of content, that's really why
they
Forza
are
gets praised.
about to do that, but it's content I could give fuck about. I don't want to maintain a fucking car in a video game. I just want to race.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, give us actual things to do. Don't have us in the garage the whole time.
Like the map that they got. I think it's pretty cool they got that map, right? But I really just want to drive to my next location. You know? Because it's a driving game. Like, I'm really thinking hard about not buying the game, and then I'm thinking that I just get it because I want to have a dedicated, good-looking racer for the gen. But then I'm not actually happy. It looks good, and that's it. It's not the racing that I want. Like, it's not the way I want it to feel. Shit, that's a nice $1,000.
Shit's overrated. The racing is the same shit over and over. You go around, bro. That's why they falling off. Another racing shit is whack. That's why they fell off so fucking hard, bro. And Venture's always been realism. Before they gave you that open world, they diverted from the formula.
And that's what I'm saying. The developer right here was on the verge of doing something like that. Let me show y'all.
Y'all know, but you know, niggas, like, that's why Forza keeps winning the fucking best racer because
that's what I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all something, right? Let me get these points real quick, and then
they keep winning, bro. When you can get it
leveled up.
They stop picking the same formula. That's why people say, like, the customization for the first Forza, bro. That shit was fantastic. That was the first one.
I'm gonna go and get that one secret vehicle, that Easter egg to it was an Easter egg we had to where is, I'm trying to figure out where's that one fucking dirt road map.
Well, I hope Forza wins
over here in India somewhere. I think it's right here in India. There we go. So there's an Easter egg in this game for people that know MotorStorm. They put the buggy all the way over here, right? This is the Wombat. The Wombat was put all the way at the end. It's an Easter egg to MotorStorm. This is a vehicle that was in with the first MotorStorm game. And it's the only vehicle that when you go off-roads, you're not penalized. Because it's an off-road vehicle. And even when you get in the car, it's different. Like, they had different car animations of how you entered the car in first person or open up the door. It was the little things 7 years ago when this game was created that made it one of my favorite arcade racers. I'm saying, like, if you look at it right now, if I didn't tell you this was fucking Driveclub, you probably would think that it's, hey, is it Forza? Or is it what game is this? Shit looks great.
When I play it, I always get asked, "What is this?" I've never seen it. People never know what it is.
It's so it's so sad that we had the biggest install base last gen and nobody supported this shit. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. The biggest fucking community we had. The most consoles sold, and we failed as a gaming community when it came to supporting this game and speaking with our wallets to let the company know not to shut down the fucking studio. And they shut down the studio because we didn't speak enough. Not all of us.
No. They're not going to be speaking of. They didn't speak with their wallets. That's the thing. That's what PlayStation was trying to grow back.
Well, I don't think people was like, oh, okay, we need a arcade racer because they got one. And I don't think that the gamers were like, hey, we got an arcade racer, keep this. I don't think they were smart enough to know that. They're like, hey, the media is shitting on this game, let's shit on the game and let's move back to Need for Speed. And that's what happened. And now you're going to see these Forza Horizons all around. You're going to see how nice it looks. You're going to see how awesome it looks, the open world. And you're going to keep being reminded you don't have that.
That's what Microsoft did it.
You gotta make it in dreams.
No, I mean, I have Driveclub. I will come back and race in this game every so often. I will never delete this shit from my hard drive.
Funny thing, Driveclub has sales not as much, but if not, Driveclub, so not got a sequel. Driveclub should have.
Yeah,
Driveclub
did $1 million in a year, just like PlayStation All Stars, but it didn't do what everybody wanted it to.
Lifetimes is 5 million. If not could do that and got a sequel, Driveclub should have been pushed more. Like Sony abandoned that game.
Oh, and another thing, this is the only vehicle that has boost mode. Like this is the only vehicle that has a boost, what you saw in MotorStorm. So this vehicle could go off road. It had boost. I knew where they were gonna go next, and it always pisses me off to know that this vehicle from MotorStorm is in Driveclub, and they already showed you that they could do it, and they were cut short.
They added a bunch of more stuff like that. There's other cars that you can.
You want me to tell you why Driveclub really fell?
Wait up, you say what, Sam? Hold on.
They got other types of cars with boosts and even glide, so you can slow down when you're going too fast. You can switch.
Yeah, what other vehicles have boost? Because I want to see.
I just remember playing them in the DLC.
It was a Honda one. It was a Honda car. Most of the Hondas had the shit. Honda's type styles. Because in real life, they have that ability.
I remember I had to ask Yellow what this shit meant. He's like, "Oh, that's for to go faster or something."
Yo, Sam, you want to know why Driveclub really failed, man? Because Sony wanted that game to be a games as a service game. The launch broken, and when they finally had to get away from Plus, they basically lost money. That's why Driveclub failed. It has nothing to do with us, even though we didn't speak up like you said.
Wait up. Repeat that again. Repeat that again.
Driveclub failed because Sony wanted that game to be a games as a service arcade racer. That's
and that was I agree. That was one of the major reasons why I failed. People weren't ready for games as a service. Nobody liked that shit. I didn't like that shit.
You know what's funny? This same year, Forza Horizon 2 came out.
Honda?
Yeah, most of
Honda or Hyundai?
Honda, Honda.
A, B, C, D.
Right? So, most of the remember, Forza Horizon 2 launched that year too. Yeah, they wasn't going to win that games as a service shit. And they tried to make money too fast. And
bro, I'm confused. I'm not seeing no Honda on here.
The Honda style cars.
When I bought this car, it basically felt like a completed AAA game, so that makes total sense.
Right.
I had bought it years later.
And they was going to add shit. When they gave away the Plus version of the game, it was stripped down completely. That's what people didn't like. That's why they didn't buy it. Because at launch, it was broken, yes. But
I didn't see no Honda, bro. I went to the H's. I don't see shit.
That's a Honda style cars, bro. Like the shape and shit. I don't remember the exact names for them shits.
Okay.
Remember, I haven't played Driveclub in like 3 years.
Got the Hennessy in this bitch.
But yeah, so when they gave away the Plus version, right, it was so stripped down, people felt like it was getting cheaped out, which they were. But the online was fixed. So now it's like, why should I buy an incomplete game just because the online is fixed? And then Forza Horizon is coming out. And it had more cars than Forza Horizon. So basically, it was screwed.
Yep.
Yeah, when I bought it, it had all the DLC out, man. There was so much crap.
Oh, I can't handle this vehicle at all.
But it was too late.
Oh, shit.
And I know
Sony dignity, though. That's what I respected about that studio.
And Sony regretted that decision because they hesitated to make the decision.
Because that was funny. They regretted it, but they still did it. And they ain't doing nothing with arcade racers on their platform at all. They not even trying to get an arcade racer exclusive on their platform.
Why would they?
Now, I'm just saying, they're not putting forth any visible effort to let me know they regretted their decision. So I don't believe that they did. Because they're not showing me that they do. They're still going forward with bringing out Gran Turismo and not bringing out any other racing game. So to me, they don't look like they regretted shit. True. I still wish I could track down who the fuck pulled the trigger.
And Charles.
That's sad. Because these motherfuckers was in your territory and you didn't see any. Wait up.
That's why they shut it down.
Evolution was in Europe, right?
Correct.
Wait up. So they shut it down because it makes no. You know what? Forget it.
Make no fucking money.
It's one of the dumbest things. Like I said, it's the dumbest things, and it's dumb because they thought that they wasn't gonna need an arcade racer. That's why it was stupid. They literally thought the other person wasn't gonna make any good arcade racer, and that Gran Turismo was gonna be the only thing they need. Especially, like Sam said, they bring out a good Gran Turismo game once again. And I agree because you brought out Gran Turismo 5 during the PS3 generation, and Gran Turismo 6 came out after the PS4 had came out. So yeah, it's once a generation you get a number of Gran Turismo. He takes way too fucking long. I'm afraid this dude's gonna die, man. I don't want I'm afraid that he's gonna be working on another Gran Turismo that maybe it's one that is more arcadey or open world, and he might die because he takes so long. And I don't want that. It's a fear of mine.
They clearly don't like place an importance on the genre, man. That's obvious. My issue is just like why when you could easily address it. Let's give that dude 50 to 100 more people to make another game every other year.
How many people do you think he has, man? I would expect that he's a well-oiled machine over there.
It's the same shit, bro. And the reason why that nigga from Gran Turismo takes his time, because just like Sony said, and like I've said, they let the third party do all the work. Bro, they don't have to because they know there's alternatives out there, so why waste money?
There you go. That's what I've been saying this stream. Sony knows there's alternatives, and the majority of their fan base is casual, and that they will buy a Need for Speed over any arcade racer they made anyway in the past. Right. So what's the point of even trying?
Example, multiplayer games. Sony didn't do that shit last gen because there was an influx of third-party games, people doing it, right? They made single-player games. Now they're making multiplayer games because the rest of them suck.
How much does Need for Speed normally sell?
Like 6 to 10 million.
I mean, GT Sport did along the same numbers. They could just
it
doesn't have
I feel it could have been a little bit more arcadey than it already was. I feel like it just wasn't arcadey enough because even when they fixed stuff and added stuff, people just didn't go back to it. And it's sad because if a game ain't ready day one, people kind of write that shit off.
Yeah, because we have the right to be paying money for this shit. So we have the right to write the shit off. Because come on, bro.
They've done that with their last two racers, though.
Who?
PlayStation. They released something initially incomplete and they had to fix it.
Yeah.
Right.
Driveclub and Gran Turismo Sport.
Yeah,
both of these games were not complete when they first came out. And I feel like PlayStation suffers way more from shit like this than anybody else. I feel like someone else can redeem themselves, but people won't allow PlayStation to
has the standard. That's why they shut down the studio instead. Because they have us held to a standard, and bro, they was coming back. They were like Sony at that time was trying to rebuild Sony. So a games and service game failing, they're like, all right, cut it off. Because they cut down a lot of shit. They cell phone market and shit, like stuff like that. That's why they got rid of Evolution. Now I get it. You don't want to bleed money, but nigga, look what you did. You got rid of Evolution, and then you have Forza took the crown from you. And as much shit as Gran Turismo has sold, and trust me, it's sold more than Forza. Every Forza, right? Forza Horizon 4 sold 10 million units with Game Pass. So that tells me people interested in that game. Every year, I'll see best racer goes to Forza. That's a fuck up, man.
Yeah, you're right. Every year, best racer is gonna go to Forza, and even if people ain't buying it, even if it's not big in esports, even if it's not a household name, now it is a household name. It just doesn't sell well, and it's not out there in esports and stuff. It is the best racer. The perception of it, because it's doing what the people that buy the game or want to support the game is doing. And they want an open world. They want the game to feel like it's fun. They want it to feel arcadey. They don't want it to feel like they getting in their own car and driving it. They don't want it to feel that way. You know? I mean, Gran Turismo is one for one attention to detail on these vehicles, and Part 7 is going to be amazing. But that's not what I want when I play the game. I like the visuals. I just, when I play it, it doesn't play the way that I want. I just want to be able to pick up and play it. Now I got to figure out what this part does and that part. I don't know. I just want to play it. And I want it to feel good when I play it. Driveclub feels great when I play it. Need for Speed,
For example,
Crew, it all feels good when I play the game when I'm trying to drift. It feels good. It feels fun.
Jay,
Gran Turismo has not felt fun.
Jay,
Feels like a chore.
yeah, I feel like you got to do work. But let me tell you this. Forza Motorsport is the same like Gran Turismo, right? 2017 was the last time we got a main entry to Gran Turismo. Which game won Best Racing Game of that year? Forza Motorsport 7 or Gran Turismo Sport?
I think it was
Motorsport.
7.
It is Forza Motorsport 7.
Yeah, that's pretty.
The community
pretty
legit
obvious.
telling you they don't like your racing game no more, even if they're buying it.
But they gotta ignore it because they making money, and that's really what it comes down to.
Perception is everything, though. Like, bro, you lost your racing crown to Forza. Like,
So Sam, how do you go into a rally race?
They were just throwing me in them when I was in the campaign. I was like on stage 8 or 7, so you probably aren't that far.
I know I'm level 6 or some shit.
Hopefully you just pick them.
shout out to them. And I'm giving them their props, bro. They did their thing, especially with their first entry. The customization in Forza was very, very good from the beginning. Gran Turismo adopted that, ironically. Now you can do customization. So
I mean, they can on a surface they can add everything that Forza has and Driveclub had with day and night and weather effects. But the way the cars feel, he will never change that. Like, we will all be dead, and if he's still, lucky to still be alive, he will still be making Gran Turismo's games feel like you're hopping in a real car.
that's his problem, bro. I think that's a flaw of PlayStation. They're trying to create too much true to life. I get it's a simulator, but remember, you're supposed to have fun still with the game.
Like right here, look at this. I got this truck, right? And also, if I'm being honest, the camera angle for Driveclub was just way better.
That all the games, now all the racing games fell victim to that. Driveclub beat Forza, Gran Turismo, all of that shit.
Like, the camera angles was way better on the vehicles and this is third person. Then, like, oh, you hit something, then you gotta ramp up the speed again, and it's just a little boring. Looks beautiful, especially the vehicle. I feel like Gran Turismo Sport. I feel like the scenery for Driveclub is a little bit better than Gran Turismo, but I feel like the camera angle sucks when I'm trying to turn and stuff, and it's just so stiff. Like, it doesn't. These are the type of things that even game journalists are gonna look at and are like, nah, this isn't fun to play, and I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it's less about the detail for them. It's like, hey, what's fun to play? And that's not for every game, but if you're going to compare Gran Turismo to Forza, even if you're comparing Gran Turismo 7 to Forza Motorsport, I guarantee you they're still going to say it feels a little bit better and fun to play than Gran Turismo 7.
I mean, if it has more content, which is a major problem with the version also, so there's an example right there, then that's always going to be an issue, man. We need content to be able to play. What are we going to play otherwise?
Bro, what content in a racing game? You drive around in a fucking circle.
Sam, are you talking about just releasing racing games, or are you talking about like the content?
I'm saying compared to Forza. So, like, we're looking at the latest Forza Horizon, right? From what I've read and from what I've seen on the map, there's like a bunch of fucking shit to do on the map. It's like an open world game.
Exactly.
That's what we met at.
And even if Gran Turismo always feel like this when you're racing, they will never make an open world game. I think True Woody kept saying they should, or somebody kept saying they might, or there was a rumor saying that they would. They're not.
They should make Gran Turismo just like the Crew.
Content's content. That we were just talking about it. The issue with this game was it was lacking stuff at launch that it normally would have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forza gives you all that stuff and then some. That's really the major difference lately.
And again, this game just feels way too real, and I don't give a fuck about how. I don't. When I'm playing my video games, I don't care how real this shit feels. It can look real, but feeling real, nah, man. If I want to feel.
We get into gaming, it's a virtual world to escape the real world, bro. If I feel like I'm doing the same thing, challenging to drive, if I just want to drive, I'm not going to play it.
I mean, I'm playing both of these games right now. There's not really a big difference in terms of feel.
What?
I was on Forza, right now I'm playing GT Sport. Like, bro, like you said it a bunch. It's just a racing game. You're driving around. It's not like
you're just
a huge revolutionary thing.
It's
not I think it's an open world, obviously, that makes people say, "Hey, yeah, Forza's just really going out."
I just mean the way their cars handle. It's the same thing. You're making a turn, you're slowing down. Like you're doing the same shit, bro. It's not a huge difference.
Well, it goes down to what you just said before, then the content.
Not even in, because both of them have content.
Gran Turismo 7 better make sure it has a lot of content day one.
It's supposed to have a lot of cars.
Everybody's gonna go through that fucking shit with a microscope.
If they're gonna do the same thing they did with this game and put stuff in way later, they're gonna have a problem critically.
Yeah. Because they said it's supposed to have 400 cars. They never said when, though. I know it's supposed to have 400 cars.
No.
They should at launch. But if they don't, that's a problem.
I do believe what they're gonna need to do is launch that beta that I heard so much about.
No.
Well, you can say no all you want, but you know they have to do it. They have to test the network. They doing the same thing with Halo Infinite right now. I don't know why you said no. What, you don't want them to test the network?
The last time we got a beta for Gran Turismo, right? It was Sport, and they said the shit looks awful and everything, and then it came out and looked way better.
Well, let them say that. They gotta test the network, especially if they are gonna make a Gran Turismo where they do want more people to be online. They gotta test that network. That shit could be 60 frames per second. Shit could be 4K and shit, and maybe 120 frames per second, ray tracing. They gotta test the network. That's a must. I mean,
good luck.
Elder Scrolls. I mean, not Elder Scrolls. I mean, Elden Ring. Fucking King of Fighters 15. I think is coming out this week with the beta. Halo Infinite. Like everybody testing their beta. They gotta test that shit. Fuck what they say. It's up to them to make sure that it looks good when they're testing the beta. That's not the journalist's fault. That's not, as a fan, you shouldn't worry about what the fuck they. No,
I don't care.
The Lofi should make sure that the game looks good when they put out that beta. Make sure they probably got like 20 cars and then let people go at it.
No, one nigga.
I'm at like 12th place. I'm never gonna get to like fucking 5th place because I'm scared about turning. My fucking vehicle's slow as shit. Or it feels like it's slow.
Okay, just make a fun game. That's all they need to do. Like
they're not gonna do that. They don't care about fun.
Okay then, so don't put on the beta.
They gonna need the beta, bro. They need the beta to test the servers. It's not about it being fun or not. It's about testing the servers. You know that Gran Turismo is an e-sport, right? You know that this is an online.
It's an Olympic game, yes. I know.
No, it's an online game too. Outside of esports, outside of Olympics, they gotta test the server. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a Gran Turismo Sport 0.5. It's gonna be a different Gran Turismo game. They gotta test the servers.
Bullshit. Fuck that game, bro. Like they don't know. They too damn stubborn. That's why they said Japanese in their ways. That's true when it comes to them.
Yes, bro. Especially him. Especially the guy behind this. Yeah, he is definitely set in his ways.
The old school mentality shit is why, like a lot of Xbox do say, this is a.
But this is what I don't understand. If the story is true that he had an effect on Evolution getting closed down, why? Who at Sony fucking thought that was a good idea to listen to him?
The older heads, because they knew Gran Turismo make money.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But
notice.
How the fuck do they feel right now that Forza is taking the piss out of them and always in the news positively? Like that, look, bro. I'm gonna laugh at Sony when you look at Gran Turismo 7 and that shit's sitting at a low 80. Because people ignore the attention to detail. They ignore the visuals. They ignore the 60 frames. They ignore the 4K. They ignore the VR. They ignore the racing world. They ignore everything that Gran Turismo is about. and focus on, is it fun? We know you guys can do good on these other things. You've always improved, but is it fun? And it's going to come back that it's not fun. And they're going to give that shit like a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. They might get it a fucking 6 out of 10.
I mean, you see G2 Sport Metacritic score. Not that it matters to me, but a lot of people feel like, yo, look at Forza getting 90s all the time. And they look at Gran Turismo, the supposed king of racers. How is this scoring lower than Forza? That's true. Why? Why is it
not fun to play?
That's the problem.
You gotta check him, man. He's feeling himself.
Who?
Kazuhito Nagamura, or whatever his name is.
I feel that if a main number Gran Turismo game doesn't sell over 10 million in the first 3 years, he'll understand.
I put the link in your chat. GT Sport ended up selling a total, 8 million? That was back in 19.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably past 10.
Yeah, I mean...
Definitely past 10. You can't have 14 million players.
And that's the thing, like, Gran Turismo has that type of history that even if we're saying we don't want Sims anymore, there's millions of people that will buy this game because it's a sim, because it races this way, because the camera looks this way. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna buy that shit.
Notice the platinum is super low, too.
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, the platinum is probably like, what, 0.1?
Playing that shit?
No, it's 0.1.
Huh?
It's 0.1. It's the same as the Wipeout Omega collection.
God damn!
Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking of going for it.
Oh, wow.
You think about going for what? The Gran Turismo plat?
Yeah, it doesn't even seem like it'd be too difficult.
But it'll take time, though. I know that shit.
Now all the fucking trucks are passing me. Because I'm too fucking slow.
That's why I always gave Forza its props. I don't care if it's on Xbox, bro.
I say it's pretty cool to be racing with a truck. You know, it's good that they added different types of vehicles, but at the end of the day, still
Motorstorm is better. Motorstorm is better. For diversity.
Yeah.
True to life.
And you know what, man? They got the IP. That's what I understand about Sony. They got some of the best games in their past, and I believe they still own the IPs to this shit. And they ain't doing nothing with it. No, I was almost last place. Look at that shit.
Nigga, Lucid Games you got underneath your wing. Who was the original? Why the fuck you ain't say make Motorstorm? Because they want Gran Turismo to shine. Who said it wouldn't shine? Look how many games you had against Gran Turismo back in Need for Speed, Forza. Like, Gran Turismo was still beating them, so I'm not trying to hear that. They just know that Evolution made a better game. That was the problem.
And it's like, I know I suck. I might suck at racing games or I might suck at shooting games, but I will never be successful in any race on Gran Turismo because it is based off of your skill of how you know how to maneuver the vehicle. I can't buy a Gran Turismo and feel like I can just pick up and play it all the time. You know, not every one of these, like, I don't even know what cup would be like, hey, I can just pick up and play and I can actually maybe get 5th place or some shit like that. I'm getting 14th place out of 16 because I don't know how to truck maneuvers, you know, and I have to learn that. And it's like, I don't want to do homework when I'm playing my video games. I just want to play it.
So play Forza instead.
I don't got Forza on PlayStation. But
who said you had to get it on PlayStation?
Oh, well, I'm not getting that shit. I'm good.
Like, you see me, you don't see me.
I went years without Forza. Oh, hold on.
Riders Republic is good. Dirt 5.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I already got, like, that's what I'm saying. I got a whole bunch of alternatives already. I got Crew. I got Need for Speed. Like, fuck, I got 3 Need for Speeds. I think I got 3 Need for Speeds. I got Driveclub I go back to. I mean, I like to look at the pretty looking cars. I mean, I got Wipeout. But it's like, outside of the beauty of the vehicles and stuff, that's it for Gran Turismo for me. And again, it's just like my disdain for Nintendo after learning the history of Nintendo. It's kind of like that for me with Gran Turismo, knowing that they did have a impact on us not having Evolution anymore. It kind of pisses me off. And I think that if anybody found out the true history of that, it would piss them off too.
$1 billion
Sony fucked their self over. by thinking they did something right. They didn't talk to the fans at all. They just like, they're not making enough money. Let's close them down.
Bro,
Pelosi doesn't like them. Let's close them down.
we're not supposed to talk to us.
That's
They're
cool.
the business.
That's cool. And when your business fucking leaves, then you're gonna wish
Oh,
you
well.
talk to people.
Then that was your fault.
It's not oh well, Spartan. I know you have that mentality. It's not oh well. If you want your fucking consumers to be happy,
You can't even
should
spell
talk.
retarded right.
You should talk to your consumers.
Don't time that guy out. Let that be an example.
No, I'm buzzing. I'm eating. I don't give a fuck. Somebody said, "Why are you retarded?" in your chat, but he can't even spell the word correctly.
Bravo, Brian.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
He's trying to call you retarded in your chat.
Well, explain. What have I said that would make you think that?
Because you probably getting the idea you think Forza is better than Gran Turismo.
When it comes to the fun factor, yes.
When it comes to a lot of factors, customization definitely is better.
They don't have as many annoying Japanese people either.
Oh, come on, bro.
Okay, when you talk about customization, you talking about like Gran Turismo, like 5 and 6 and 7, customizing your vehicle and adding stuff. Are you talking about like
Forza, like the first Forza had?
Okay, what I'm saying is like, Gran Turismo has car customization. I played 5.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
5 was black.
So do you think that Forza has better car customization, or are you talking about like adding skins and artwork? What are you talking about?
The second one.
Skins and artwork. Yeah, back in the day, yeah. Ever since Sport and now 7, that's gonna be a part of Gran Turismo, and the same is gonna be done. Again, they're very slow now that I'm about to say what I'm about to say. now the same is gonna be done with the day and night and weather effects, which it took them forever to fucking get that shit down packed. Fucking Driveclub had it down packed with the progression of day and night through the races. Weather effects was on point. Customizing your vehicle, even though you couldn't, put any symbols and shit, they still had. I always think about what if they didn't get shut down. Like, bro, they could have been up there with like Insomniac and everybody else, bro.
Another one.
Why not?
Because Sony wasn't the market of the game.
I'm just saying, that's why I'm saying, what if Sony did allow them to grow? Then they could have been that at that point. Sony didn't market the game, and that's why we are looking at the what ifs, because we're in reality right now and they don't exist because they didn't market the game. But what if Sony did market the game? What if they gave them the same type of love and care as a Naughty Dog or something and helped them grow? I mean, you gave them a task, almost impossible task. They ended up doing good years later, and then you're like, well, too slow. We're going to cut you down.
Them niggas.
I mean, if you look at it, they set them up.
They did.
They set them up for failure.
One of the last people to get the dev kit, bro. Even Guerrilla Games will tell you they got the PS4 mad late. They thought their game was going to be Killzone was supposed to be like 180 gigs. They didn't know the RAM, and Evolution was late. They literally, you told them make this game quick, and they did it. Well, a lot of physics, a lot of gameplay dynamics, and you shut them down.
Yeah, they. I always thought it was a setup because nobody wanted games as a service. And then I feel like a game like that should not have been tried to be rushed out day one or even the first year. Like, you should have let them take their fucking time. Look, Sport wasn't going to come out with... When did Sport come out? Like 2017?
2017.
You fucking had time, bro. You still had time.
I had time, bro.
And even if not, you had 3 Motorstorms come out between Gran Turismo Prologue, Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, Gran Turismo 5, and then Gran Turismo 6 at the end of the fucking generation, right next to fucking Driveclub. So this whole thing of we only need one racing game is stupid from Sony.
They're cutting down.
I know. And that's why we don't got Resistance right now, SOCOM, a new Killzone, or any other first-person shooter from their main studios because they are cutting down.
You know what's funny? I was just about to mention that multiplayer games. I said that's
Yeah,
going to be the next mistake. That's going to be the next mistake. Because if Deviation Games is making a multiplayer game, right? If Naughty Dog is supposed to be making one, if Ghost of Tsushima features one, if we have Uncharted still, you have the. If so much people make
I love
multiplayer
how
games,
my controller just died as soon as I got in front of a motherfucking enemy. Lovely.
hey, Jay, you know what's the
What's
biggest
up with the controller,
downfall?
buddy? What's going on, buddy? Stupid
Information.
ass controller.
Information.
You say what, man? Hold on.
Information.
1 second.
Don't hurt nobody if I time them out. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let me switch back to Wi-Fi. I'm glad my Wi-Fi network has 5G specific.
Fuck, what is up with this? Did I do something wrong with the fucking headset? Hold on. Goodness. Okay, I'm about to pull my own ears off. Okay. You said what? You said something wrong with the information?
Yeah.
You said something's wrong with the information? What's going on with the Brian guy? What did he say?
Oh, he spelled retard wrong.
Again?
No, he only wrote that one time.
Oh. Let him talk. Let's see what he's talking about. Because he can't spell, so whatever he's attempting to say to me or anybody here, he should be talking to himself. Maybe go back to school. Finish school.
I didn't do anything. I think he got blocked.
Let's see what he got to say. Are you just here to lurk? You feeling lonely or some shit? By the way, all 60 or 70 of those dislikes seem to have disappeared. Good job, YouTube. Loading screen taking forever. Wait up. If I do, let me see if I can do this shit. Did I lose all my souls? I'm about to be mad as shit, bro. I lost my motherfucking souls. Oh, okay, I can do that. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I didn't know I could fucking do that. Okay. Oh, shit. He just flailing, and they letting him. I gotta use some more fucking. I gotta use some more of my fucking moves. I'm not using my moves. I leveled up and everything. Oh, that's how you fucking feel, you little bitch. Let me see. Keep shooting me. Charge shot. Okay. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of something here. I think I know exactly how to do this shit. Fuck. I was like, how do I get past this part? Now I know. Come on, shoot me, you little fuck. Nice little Horizon Zero Dawn, Bo. Is there somebody around this fucking corner? That's some weird ass shit. I could have swore you wanted me to do something with that. You know what? Nope, 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 nope. Something ain't right. This game got a little bit of that fucking Bloodborne in it when it, as far as like the enemy you gets the enemy that defeated. Wait up, what in the fuck is this dumb shit? I don't know why I'm even playing this fucking game right before work. I have no fucking clue. Yeah. Star Wars is clean, bro. Oh, okay. I thought the thing was glowing because of this camera angle. I guess it wasn't. There you go, little fucker. How you fucking feel about that? So, what's this shit? Thank you. Fuck. Shortcut unlocked. Thank God. There's something going on here, but I don't know what these things are. I might have to figure them out later, but I feel like there's something going on with that. Well, I'm actually happy I made just 1% of progress opening up that. It feels a little like a Dark Souls Bloodborne to me. It's like I got far. By the way, I've learned everything I could learn. They won't let me learn anything else, but I feel like I've gotten far in the game to know that it has like, okay, you get killed by an enemy, you come back and fight that enemy. That enemy's gonna be glowing, and then they give you your experience back. So it's kind of like Bloodborne, but it doesn't feel like it's as difficult as Bloodborne. the fuck out of here. Don't turn your back on me. Okay, I'm learning. At first, I was like, man, how do I take care of these guys? What do I have to do? Now I'm like, oh, just use your fucking sword and reflect everything. So it looks like this area isn't reset. It looks like, yep, it looks like this is an area where if, what time is it? Oh, still got a couple minutes. I reset everything. It's not reset by that much.
Oh, fellow wanderer. I see that the resident night sister, like most, you're alive. Well, lightsaber, don't hunt it. I will explain your survival. Why? There's more to fear. Just a traveler.
This dude looks sketchy as fuck. I'm loving the game though so far. And this is one of the games I'm going to dive into over the next 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, night sister. So your child.
I guarantee you though, knowing that Respawn had like full creative control over this, I'd definitely pick up the next one day one. I won't wait that long to play this. I think I wanted to pick it up earlier, but then games kept getting in the way. But I couldn't turn away $13 fucking dollars. And the PS5 version too.
You know so much about the night system. Observation. I've seen many things since coming here. What does that mean? Must it mean something? Too many great minds have gone astray in pursuit of order. I can't get
Oh, glitchy glitch on the flag right there. It's not a perfect game, but it is a good game.
Yeah, I can't jump that high. Yeah. Arm. Yeah.
That's a weird. I didn't see this pathway here. What's this all about? Oh, what's going on here? What the fuck are you doing? You upgrading your weapon? Oh fuck! Oh yeah, I'm loving this fucking game, bro. What? Double lightsaber. What the fuck? Continue blocking after successfully reflecting. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's dope. That is just, bro, that is fucking awesome. I think that's the I know a lot of people played this game, but my first time playing. That is fucking awesome. Oh shit. Stop fucking touching me, you fucking bitch. I finally got to where I wanted to be. Oh yeah.
I was drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
That's dope. Okay, I found my way around. And I got a save spot right here. Oh yeah. Things are looking up. I'm making progress. Learning these skills, learning all that shit. Can I upgrade anything here? Is anything upgrading for me to learn? No, it just looks like I'm done as far as being able to learn anything right now. Game looks great. Game looks really, really good. Yeah, that game looks fucking dope. I gotta play this shit more. Kind of disappointed I didn't get to see the Spider-Man trailer today, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, man, it's like that, man. There's so many fucking games. Yeah, that that lightsaber was dope, bro. Yeah, all I'm saying is Sony gotta stop doing certain things that other people don't really want them to do. Like, you just don't stop doing stupid shit, man. That's all you gotta do. Like, stop doing stupid shit. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Don't do no stupid shit and you be good. But they listening to the wrong people. They listening to the wrong shareholders. Whoever it is they listen to some wrong people. So whoever told them to get rid of Evolution, people that made MotorStorm and Driveclub, was a stupid ass call. I would have never did that, knowing that you need an arcade racer. I'm gonna talk to the other Legion, PlayStation Legion on Twitter. Some shit happened. Gotta figure out what's going on with that. Everybody, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Spider-Man's gonna be showing off later on tonight or something like that. I will be watching it and then I'll give you my impressions. And I will be playing Spider-Man tomorrow, obviously. I want to play Miles Morales. I kind of really like that one. Yeah, I want to play that one. And I think I'm going to play the 30 frames per second version of each Spider-Man tomorrow because the ray tracing is much better done. The higher resolution is dope too.
Game of the year.
Don't like ray tracing. I don't like 30. I don't like 30 anymore, but I will.
Like 30 last generation.
I did. Because we didn't get to experience 60 when it came to like story-driven third-person games, but like racing games, fighting games, shooting games. Yeah. Now we can experience 60 on every type of game. It's dope. Okay. The Revenge of the Fallen will return, but it doesn't really mean we will have revenge. Okay, I see these the Game of the Year nominees for this year. Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. Everybody is represented. Xbox, PlayStation, Multiplats, everybody. Just Nintendo, everybody. Everybody is represented, and I think that's really what it's all about. They want to
Sega,
represent. No, Sega. Sega is not represented. Namco isn't represented. EA. There's a lot of people not represented. But, you know, if you got a multi-platform system or you got this platform or that platform or PC, it seems like if somebody wins, everybody wins. Is that the message that maybe they're trying to pull? I don't know.
I feel like EA really got lucky, though, with It Takes Two.
Oh, that is an EA game.
Mm.
Yeah. I see EA and Ubisoft doing that more and more. They kind of let those little games come out, and I feel like they should do that more.